Shoot the intro.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Welcome to the Comedy Writers Roundtable, featuring today myself, Nico Smith, yours truly, Addison Hubley, Billy Brandt, and our special guest for today, Jasmine Rogers.
Yay!
Yay, Jasmine!
Yay.
So Jasmine,
Yeah.
is this your favorite podcast?
No, because I do have my own podcast.
Oh.
But my mind could change today.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready for my mind to change today.
Well, it's a good one to like because you're on it.
Yes. You didn't ask me if it was my second favorite.
Oh. Why would I ask
What
that?
is your second favorite?
This podcast.
Woo!
Yeah.
If you ain't first, you're last, though. So I'm not happy with that. All right. So the way this goes, Jasmine, is we're all going to tell a joke. This week, it is kid-friendly jokes. So you can go pretty much any direction with that. Keep it under a minute, usually, and we will discuss the joke.
Kid-friendly jokes or jokes about kids?
Or jokes about kids.
Or jokes about kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
or
okay.
super vulgar jokes about kids.
Great.
In line with our clean, kid-friendly comedy show this evening.
Yes.
And hopefully in future evenings in the summer.
Shout out to me, who's producing that.
Hughley.
All right. Let's kick off this thing with last week's winner, Nico.
I want Billy to go first.
All right, Billy.
I went first last week.
All right, that's fair. All right, my joke. All right, so I used to like it when my fiance would, help trim my eyebrows. We'd do like facial stuff, facial cleansing together. I was like, wow, that's a cool little secret benefit of having a girlfriend. Like free facial care. But I'm realizing that was a trap. I think I've been too supportive, and now I've created a monster. Now I wake up at night with her trying to pluck the hairs off my nose, because that is something I would not let her do if I was conscious.
Right.
So I've created a monster. Now she's like, all right, time to get in the shower so we can shave that back of yours, Billy. And next thing I know, I'm in the shower, just like wet, cold, like this, like just a wet Pomeranian at the vet. Just like, how did I get here?
Right.
And she's like, hold still. And it's I've whenever she's not looking, I hide all the tweezers and tongs in the house so she doesn't have access to them. And she's replaced all of my 7-in-1 shampoos and gels with her own. And now she's been telling me, like, oh no, Billy, you don't use the same thing you use for your hair to wash your butt. And I don't know where I'm at anymore. So basically, I smell like her, she dresses me, and I'm basically a Barbie Ken doll.
Sounds like a healthy
That's the joke. That's where the kid part comes in.
I was going to say, it was really kid-friendly. The wet and cold in the shower.
So that's more of a premise than a joke, but I was trying to.
Sounds like you guys got something special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Like,
did she replace it with? Is the question though? What is it? What's the brand?
I wish I could tell you. It's usually a random jumbling of words, usually some kind of like a sign, like a star sign. I'm
talking
sure.
about your shampoo?
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be like a purple bottle or it'll be like a blue bottle, and I'm like, what's the difference? And they're always different shapes, and I don't know why.
Yes, always different shapes.
I will say, my favorite part about having a girlfriend is the extra skincare and hair care.
It was nice. It is very nice when that's all that it is.
When I think of my ex-girlfriends, I'm like, damn, I missed that part. And the only way, if they ask to hang out, I'm like, are you gonna like do my eyebrows? Like that's your way in.
I would so be that girlfriend though. Like I have an obsession with like.
Oh yeah. I didn't even get into the part where she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you have a zit."
Dude,
right?
yeah.
Oh my god, I'll take a part of like I need to like schedule that in for my day. It's just like squeezing shit out of my face.
My ex would turn into like a monkey and then just like hop on top of me and just.
Yep.
I think my girlfriend likes when I'm a little dirty, a little rustic.
Really?
A little rustic.
A little blue collar looking.
Wow.
Like I put some labor in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah.
It's not
she
often
wants to know you're putting
when
in the
that
work.
happens. Yeah.
Right.
Like when I do grow my facial hair out, a couple weeks it'll get about this length, and She likes that.
How would you quantify that this year?
Like the point where it really hurts, but it doesn't look like a beard yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
Where it's like kind of itchy and you're like,
Like Billy's.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
no.
No, mine's like right above, right at a little bit. Yeah, I keep it just a little bit further than that.
You have a nice one.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Nice mustache.
I know, I've been working on mine too. So.
Jazz, your face looks amazing.
So is
Yeah,
your girlfriend
it's really-
a shampoo combiner? Did you say that?
No, she took mine. I don't care what I put on me to wash, but she does. She has all the different potions and soaps and things. And
I'm talking about the kind of person that gets a new shampoo and realizes they still have some old shampoo and mixes them.
I do that.
You do that.
Yeah.
I just finished
When I
the
run out of
bottle.
body wash, I
That's
use shampoo as
disgusting.
body wash. I use conditioner as like shit to shave my legs with.
Aren't you afraid the two shampoos have different purposes, and when you
No.
put them together, they're gonna like cancel each other out?
No.
I never bought that with the shampoo and conditioner in the same.
Because at the end of the day, it's just a marketing.
Why are
scheme.
you looking at it so negatively though? Like, what if you put them together and it like increased hair growth and like did the two things combine?
It makes the ultimate combo.
Yeah. Why are you so pessimistic?
I don't know. Anytime you're throwing two things together like that, like there's a reason we got shampoo and conditioner, you know.
Well, yeah, but you can combine two shampoos. You wouldn't combine shampoo and conditioner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm talking about the people that do.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
I thought you were saying combining like a new shampoo with an old shampoo.
Maybe that's what I said.
That's what I was thinking.
Because I was like, yeah, totally.
Mhm.
But not a shampoo with a conditioner.
No, I'm saying they make these bottles now. And it's the same concept of the peanut butter and jelly in the same jar.
It's a two
But
in
it's
one.
shampoo and conditioner.
So
and
two
they're
in
like,
one.
you just put it on your head.
That's
and
called
then
the
you
two in
go
one.
out.
Yeah,
and
that's
have
called the
it.
two in
Two in
called the
one.
two in one.
And those are for children and men who don't know what to do with their lives.
Yeah, it's a buy one, get one.
Yeah.
So 2 for 1, 2 in 1.
Nah, what I do is if you have like you have like a new soap bar, you take the old tiny soap bar and you like smash it into the new soap bar
No.
until they're like stuck together, and then you
Dude, I think your heart is full of hate.
I just no, it's like no, it annoys me when there's just a tiny little soap fleck left, you know, and you're just like you're trying to like get something out of it,
Right.
so I'm like I take it on a big thing and
It's the same thing with the shampoo bottle. I just like finishing the bottle or like finishing
Yeah.
whatever soap is there. I don't.
Yeah.
No
I
need
always
to
put
combine.
water in it when it's done to get it all out.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I feel like we've exhausted this.
All right,
Exhausted
that topic.
Shampoo talk.
All right, well that was a topic.
Okay, Nico.
Oh,
You're next.
this is a crazy order.
Well, because you were supposed to go first.
He had freedom of choice.
Oh.
So,
Got it.
Do you want to go last, Jasmine?
Doesn't matter to me.
I can go next if you guys don't.
ladies first or
Actually, can
ladies
someone else
choice?
go? I need to find it real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
We can wait for you.
Okay.
No, we can wait.
We
Yeah.
can edit this.
No, we can wait. We can wait. Yeah. How long do you think this is gonna take?
Not taco salad.
Well, almost there. That sounds like a clean joke.
Taco salad?
Is that surprisingly dirty? You would not believe the F-bombs, my taco salad joke.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody in here go to taco salsa? Or has ever been?
Yeah.
On the
Late
most
night.
traumatic night of my
Late
life.
night?
Taco salsa during the day is just like the most inconspicuous little taco shop, right?
Yeah.
Like you see like families and tourists just like eating there outside, just hanging out. But then like as soon as the sun goes down, that place just like turns into like a rodeo. It's just
Rodeo.
like on the weekends after 8 p.m., taco salsa becomes just like the meeting ground for like the stoners, the drunks, and the high schoolers.
Yeah.
It's like a watering hole of sorts, like place we call neutral ground. You know?
It is neutral ground.
Like the high schoolers will take over the inside, the stoners are outside smoking, and then the drunks are clearly in the drive-thru. Because like that's the natural order, though. It's like a high-functioning ecosystem, you know. Like the high schoolers, the stoners, and the drunks. Like we need that place, you know. It's a sanctuary for us, and like I can say that as someone who was once all three, because they're not mutually exclusive. But now I'm not a high schooler, and I'm just kind of like drunk and high there. And, like, I just don't know what to do with myself. And I don't know what to do with the rest of the joke, so that's it.
That's great.
fair.
Woo!
Anyway,
I love where you're going with that.
yeah, taco salsa.
I love where you're going with that.
It's such a staple. Like, that is
Yeah.
the local place. Like,
Yeah.
you move here, and you're like, oh, what am I going to? The river? But then after a year, you're like, taco salsa. That is the staple of Bend.
I feel like after like a few weeks of living here, and you want to get something to eat after like 10 p.m., everyone kind of figures out, oh, it's taco salsa and nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone has their own little experience with taco salsa. I think it's a good,
Dude.
like, relatable little joke, and they've all seen all the little shitheads running around.
Oh yeah.
I like the aspect of it being a totally different restaurant at night than during the day.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think that's funny. Like,
yeah,
I'm thinking about, like, Batman. Like, during the day, it's like Bruce Wayne, you know?
yes.
But then at night,
yes.
it's like
Yeah.
Batman.
I feel like you could apply it to a lot of different restaurants too.
Like what?
Well, like, I mean, you could do something about, like, you know, Taco Bell or whatever. Like, if you were doing
Taco
something,
Bell,
I
Waffle
don't know,
House.
like in a different, you know, if
Taco
you were
Bell
doing
is
it
the
in Bend.
universal taco salsa.
Yeah, Taco Bell is just Taco Bell is just the corporate.
But
taco
if you're
salsa.
doing a local show, taco salsa will hit in a way that no other
Yeah.
restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
meaning
yeah,
if
yeah.
you're not doing a lot.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is only like a strict like Bend joke.
Yeah,
Like, I
when you
wouldn't
go
tell
on
like
Fallon-
Redmond or Pineville. Yeah, when I'm on Fallon and Kimmel, like I'll just
Taco
Right.
Bell.
No, but
Taco
I'm
Bell.
saying
Talk about hitting
it could be a
kids.
universal concept if you have like a universal restaurant.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taco Bell would probably be a better fit.
Well, it's like
Or
Waffle,
Del
that's
Taco.
Waffle House. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen? Yeah.
Oh, Waffle
California,
House.
Waffle
Yes.
House.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will. Maybe there's something to be said for how the employees at that place are always like strangely just awake at 2 a.m. You know, you're just like, what are you guys doing back there?
What's
It's
going
making
on?
you so
Probably-
happy to be
probably
serving
not.
at 2 a.m.
Right. Right.
They're happy too.
I'm like, there's a rush. Why are you happy right now?
Oh yeah, they're like, oh, finally something that can match my brain, how fast it's going right now, from
Right.
whatever I'm on.
There's 10 cars and 40 high schoolers in there. Why are you so stoked to be
Right.
here?
Right.
Me and Billy had a good talk about White Castle and like what is going on back there. Like, take 30 minutes to get your slider, but it's a slider. Like, so this is how we imagine them making it.
Maybe they're saying prayers to it.
Yeah, like Chick-fil-A, like
Yeah.
pre-praying for the food.
Right.
What you got to do? They used to work at Chick-fil-A. That was my job.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, are you Mormon?
No, I don't know why people say Mormon all
I don't
the
know. The
time.
Mormons move. Yeah, it's more the evangelical. The more evangelical you are, the more you're likely to work at.
Yeah, dude.
Chick-fil-A. I
Get
feel.
your denomination.
I don't feel like
right,
the
bro.
Catholics work there.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no
Am
Catholics.
I wrong about that?
I did work with a lesbian, which threw everyone off. We're like,
My pleasure.
how did you?
How did you sneak through? The hiring process.
How'd you get here?
Yeah,
Why are you here?
had to go through like 5 interviews.
And the first question in all of them is, "Are you lesbian?"
No.
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. I like that.
Anyway,
That was pretty good.
that's just taco salsa. I don't know.
Taco salsa.
That's good.
Does anyone have any like fun little experience there, like story?
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
love the lights
I will
in
be
there.
sharing.
Love the,
Oh.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh okay.
Anyone have any?
That's always fun to, because I've been, yeah, you go there with people and they always just spill whatever beans. That's where people go to spill the beans late at night.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, interesting. All right.
Right.
My favorite little like late night like rotation involves taco salsa. Like especially when I'm out with friends, we'll
Really?
go, like we'll like do whatever we're doing like downtown, swing by taco salsa, but then like pull up to like West Side El Sancho because they have that super nice outdoor seating. They have all the heaters. You can just click it on. They close at like 9 o'clock.
You just put it in El Sancho packaging and just sit
and
there.
we're eating El Sancho basically.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh no! Have you tried to eat the food there though? I reheated I went and got a burrito last night there
A taco?
at Taco Salsa,
Whoa.
and I was reheating it this morning, and I was like, oh wait, I actually can't eat this right now because this is actually disgusting. This is literally the most disgusting meat I've ever seen in my life. But I was just last night.
Yeah.
And this morning I was like, oh nope.
No.
How about no?
How about no?
Drunk or stoned.
I know you forget.
When it's
Hopefully
that
you
late, you
yeah.
just feel so grateful that there's a burrito
Right.
Yeah.
in like circulation still. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In
my
circulation.
gosh.
You're like, wow.
Right.
The
There's
yeah.
a live burrito
Yeah.
in front of you.
No,
Yeah.
they have
Somewhere
so
over
many
there.
like chewy bits that like the really chunky like chewy bits that you're like, ugh.
It has a McDonald's expiration date on it. It's like 10 minutes before taco salsa is like not that good.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh man, it's just like that night you forget it the next morning. And then,
Right.
Yeah.
It's really good in the restaurant, you know?
Yes.
Like, you know, you
That's
got the
probably why they're so happy
mariachi
they're
music
just like-
playing, you go up to the salsa bar, any salsa you want.
Wow.
But you're going to pick the one that's not crazy hot because they're all crazy hot, except for like one.
Right.
Yeah, that's
What's
probably
the
why
point
they're
of
so
the bar?
happy. They're probably just like, dude, we're feeding people just absolute shit. And
Right.
they're like,
They have to know.
I feel like they
yeah.
just got like slop buckets back there. Just like,
Yeah, I wonder what
oh,
Yeah, it's probably
These
better not,
gringos.
to think about it's better not to think about the health standards going on
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
back there.
I don't really know what's going on there.
Taco salsa, if
We
you
love
want to
you.
sponsor this
We love
podcast,
you.
we would love that.
Or
Billy
taco
went last
salsa.
night. I
First
frequented.
sponsor.
Every time you guys podcast, you have to eat taco salsa while you.
Oh yeah, we're all eating it at the same
Yeah.
time. Oh god.
What are the odds Taco Salsa's watching this right now? High?
I think pretty high.
All right. Are you ready for my joke?
Right.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So I'm walking down the street the other day, and then I see. I told you this yesterday. So I'm walking down the street the other day. We'll call it yesterday. I see this politician, wealthy politician. You could tell he's wealthy because you hear the change rustling around in his pockets.
Loose change.
And loose change, you know? And then there's like a hole in the pockets, and the change starts falling. And I see all these young people come up to this politician, like grab all these quarters. And people were disgusted. They're like, this is gross. But I was a fan. Because I like watching young people fight for political change.
I knew there was something shitty coming at me. I knew there was something shitty coming at me. Oh, that was good.
That was good.
It's just the loose change part that gets me. It's like funnier than the punchline. I think it's so
He's
random.
walking around with change in his pockets.
You
like,
knew he was
Just
wealthy
like
because you
heavy
could hear the loose
pockets.
change flopping around.
you could hear he had at least like $5
You
in
could
quarters.
hear the dimes and nickels in there.
This guy's a high roller.
You could tell he was. I mean, only quarters.
Oh,
Only
man.
quarters.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's good.
I keep thinking about your bit where you had the deck of cards in a car with like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Yeah, the problem is I did that joke, and I did a bunch of jokes about being dumb, and then I did that joke, and everyone's like, you're not dumb. And I'm like, well, you should talk to me.
Well, you haven't had an actual conversation
Yeah.
with me yet. Sorry. That's so great.
That's good.
I don't even know what to say about that.
We're
We could-
speechless.
All right.
I'm just a fan of that one.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
We could kind of just crown it winner.
We could talk about politics.
Yeah, totally. Let's go.
So DeSantis or
So DeSantis.
which way are we swinging this year, guys?
Right.
Who's in contention?
No,
Who's in
I
contention?
cannot wait to see I want to see the debate between Trump and DeSantis. Because DeSantis' whole thing is that he's like taking up Trump's mannerisms. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's gonna be they're gonna be trying to like Trump's gonna do his like thing, and then DeSantis is gonna do the exact same thing, and they're gonna be just copying each other the whole hour.
It's like Elvis and like the Elvis.
Yeah, it'll be the Elvis and the Elvis impersonators.
Mhm.
It'll be like, oh, which one's the real one? Oh shit, I
They
can't
both
tell.
come out dressed like in full drag, like dressed like each other.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be
sick.
great.
I want them both to get the spray tans.
Spray tans, yeah, I was about to say.
Absolutely, gotta do it. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of. Yeah, never mind.
That's as far as I can. Yeah,
Watch what I say.
that's as far as I want to go politically, honestly.
I'm excited to watch
Well-
the debates.
One thing I
Say
want to go
that.
political is the theory that Joe Biden is not alive right now.
Okay.
So I've seen a couple of videos. One is the most interesting one, shows his earlobes. Now Joe Biden's earlobes used to go a bit like this, you know, no lobe,
No lobe.
no lobe. Recently, lobe.
Well, I think that's
That doesn't happen.
maybe that's an old person thing. Your lobes drop.
No, that
Your
does
lobes
not happen.
Your balls drop at like 15, but
Yeah.
then your lobes drop at like 70.
Yeah, after your second term.
After the second-
I know. I understand. No, because that is the thing. Like political. Well, this is more like they're pretty sure that Putin has at least 2 body doubles,
Uh-huh.
and there's
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
No, they've already like most people.
Are you one?
I wish.
Okay.
That'd be sick. No, but there's like movies out there about like Saddam Hussein and a few others. Like he had a body double, and all of his kids had body doubles, that they would surgically make them look like the kids. And they've made movies about it. These people have come out and made documentaries because they got, when it was Iraq and all that, they got them all out. And they were like, oh, wait, you aren't Saddam Hussein's son, you're the body double.
Well, you know,
it's weird.
With Hitler, they say that they found his remains, but they DNA tested and they can't trace it back to him. And so many Nazis and powerful Nazis moved to Argentina and South America, and in Brazil too. There's you go out into the hills and stuff, and then there's it's all Spanish speaking in the cities, but then you go up into the hills, and then there's just this German community hanging out there, and everyone's speculating that he ran off there, and he's probably dead now, but was alive.
Well, I watched this movie called The Boys of Brazil, and it's about this guy that cloned Hitler about 100 times, and then he just put them throughout Brazil.
Whoa!
And they grew up, and he was trying to grow them all up in the perfect, most hateful way.
This is a movie.
So
wait, this is a movie?
Yeah, a movie. So
this is awesome.
they kill each kid's parents off the exact same age. They just try to give them the exact same childhood of Hitler, so that they can create a perfect Hitler.
Oh my god!
Oh wow!
It's pretty
They
good.
send them all to art school to compete against each other.
Yeah, they had a
They
disapproving uncle or something.
They all get kicked out of art school at the same time.
Become baristas.
Dang. Nah, I think what's the other conspiracy theory that a bunch of singers have body doubles?
Tupac's still alive.
Oh yeah, Tupac.
Elvis is still alive.
It's the girl that sings Skater
Michael
Boy.
Jackson.
Oh yeah, Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Which
Michael
we've
Jackson was
confirmed
in it.
that is her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Michael Jackson isn't alive, but I have heard
He was
that
at the Met.
his head was cryogenically frozen and sent into space, so that when technology is good enough,
How are
we
we
can
gonna
go
find
ahead and go get that head and put it on another
Are they
body.
tracking it?
Can you imagine? Can you
tracking
imagine getting into the rocket and it's all right, we've got the food, we've got the. Oh shit! Did you guys have Michael's head? We gotta go back and get Michael's head.
Yeah,
They just stick their head out the. Yo, before we take off, can we go grab Michael's head real fast?
he's
Imagine
probably
We
in
got
the
Michael's head.
he's probably in the
Just
Tesla.
Just toss me Michael's head. Thank you.
Imagine if World War III got started because Russia stole Michael's head from the space station.
I don't
There's,
know.
evidence. Just,
After the whole child molester thing, I don't think anyone's fighting for Michael's head anymore.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well.
Yeah, that would really suck to have this great plan where your head gets surgically put back on, and it all happens, and they're like, "You're canceled." It's like, what? The heck, dude?
We had no agreement.
I'm the first person to do this ever. They're like, "We don't care. You're canceled."
You're canceled, so unfortunately we can't go through with
Yeah.
this. Just take it off.
That'd be funny. Yeah, that kind of is. I don't know. I feel like that's sometimes
Go
how the
back to
criminal justice
Neverland.
system works, where they're someone a criminal will kill people and then get shot 20 times, and then they take them to the hospital, heal them of all their wounds, just to say, all right, we're gonna make sure you never do anything productive for the rest of your life.
Right.
And it's why did you heal him then?
Mhm.
Why did you save their 20 bullet wounds then?
Why did we just let him bleed out?
Yeah, I know that's a little morbid,
No.
but at the same time, it's just what?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, here's a question.
I
Would
don't
you
know.
rather be dead or be one of those Wall-E characters that just sucks their food through a straw for the rest of your life?
They look like they're having a great time.
I mean, I'd rather be alive, honestly. I'd rather just be living. Yeah.
Yeah?
I have
I don't know.
no reason.
I think I'd rather be
to
dead
die.
than
I'd
that.
rather be dead.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh.
That's
That movie
crazy.
kind of scarred me.
I would love to see what's
That
going
movie
on
is
in
the
the future.
that movie should just be called Touch
Honestly.
Grass.
Touch
Seriously.
grass.
Touch
It should
grass.
just be
Touch
called
grass.
When the little toes just start...
Yeah, I know. I saw that and I was like, I'm never going on my computer again.
Touch grass.
Touch grass the movie
Touch
because
Grass the
he
movie.
finds because that's what Wally does. He finds a plant and he's like, everybody touch it.
Right,
Touch
it.
right. Touch the
Directive?
grass.
Yeah.
Right.
I was trying to do an Eva impression there.
Yeah.
Directive? Doesn't she say that? I don't know.
I think she
Alright.
says E.
That would be funny.
Eva.
Yeah.
Eva! No, I'm doing Wally's voice. Wally.
They said it exactly.
Sorry. Well, it was Wally's voice,
That
so
is
that's
exactly-
good.
yeah.
He was saying both.
Wow, spot on.
Right.
Are you the
All right.
robot?
Jasmine Rogers.
Wait.
It's my turn?
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so because they don't have to necessarily be clean.
Well.
So okay, being in college, we don't really have a lot of the scenarios where teachers need to quiet the class down. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of I'll wait, And I really miss it because the things that teachers would come up with to try to quiet down a room of kids is the funniest thing, right? Like they'll get all quiet, right? And then they're like, if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, spit on your neighbor, right? If you can hear me, take a shot, right? They just keep going with all these things, right? And then they'll go on a rant longer than it took for them to wait to get quiet about how they had to wait that long to get quiet. You know what I mean? They'll be like, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we just waited 10 minutes of class time for us to get quiet, okay? Listen, that is your class time, okay? That is I'm just here to teach you, and it's up to you. You know, the learning is in your hands, right? And they just keep going, and I just love the idea of like, if you can hear me, spit on your neighbor. Like,
That's good, yeah.
I don't know. I want to do a whole bit about teachers trying to shut the kids up.
That's awesome.
I love that. And there's a lot of methods they use. It's not just that. Like, I remember...
Or the clapping.
Clapping?
All the clapping rhythms,
The
right?
ba-ba-da-da-da.
Right, or this?
Yeah. I love that that's a universal thing
Quiet
that we as
melody.
Americans have built into our head. Like, if you're in war someday, maybe you could go... Ba-ba-da-da-da. And it goes like, ba-ba, and you like shoot him in the head or something.
Well, that's like the Red Robin thing.
Well-
Red Robin, and then young.
but like, you know, at least when I was younger, the like clapping thing at our school was like,
Oh,
you guys have
yeah.
that? I would be the teacher that'd be like, you know what I mean? And like just keep getting more complex.
You're a ham boner. Just
20
like,
and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. You bring out a full out drum, like, and then all the kids get out their drum
I
and they're
can
like,
feel it calling. Yeah.
I can feel it. All the kids start
All the
singing
kids
it.
are just like, just like waving their hair. Yeah.
Duran, let's go.
Yeah, my mom, she taught a theater class, and she liked to do the uh-oh, and then we'd all go, SpaghettiOs.
Oh, yeah.
But she's also the kind of person that says uh-oh a lot, so, you know,
SpaghettiOs.
she'd constantly be, like, messing something up. Oh, we're like, SpaghettiO! Not now.
Or like if they had like a call and response to like a really stupid Vine, you know what I mean? Like, what are those? These are my Crocs. You know
Oh,
what I
that
mean?
would
Like
be
if
a
they
fun
had like a
Zoomer one.
call and response. You
Yeah,
know
one of
what
the
I mean?
Zoomer versions of that. That's
And then the
hilarious.
teacher's just like, damn, Daniel!
Right. Damn!
Daniel!
Oh, I was saying,
Back
you
at it
said,
again with the-
White
Okay, now that
vines.
we're all together,
The boomers would be like,
wear your white Vans for 1 extra point of extra credit.
Yeah, we should make one for like the greatest
the
generation.
boomers is like, we're not eating tonight because it's the 1920s.
No, the original one was Sweet Caroline. Yeah, like, we did that joke last. That was the original one, I think.
I did.
That's
That's
awesome.
where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Jazz, I am convinced there's like the souls of like several baby boomers in you at all times that can come out as one of your characters at any moment. And I
Really?
love it so much.
Really?
Yeah, well, the teacher
I don't
bit.
know if I should be honored or disappointed.
No, it's so
Concerned.
funny.
Or
I know.
concerned.
It's just so funny though when you just like channel
Oh.
a teacher.
I'm just, no,
Yeah.
it's, well, and it's interesting too, because I grew up going to a Montessori school. So I have like and then I went to public high school. So I have, so let's silence our cell phones before we enter the classroom, please.
I think that might have been your cell phone.
That's not my cell phone. Mine's on vibrate 24/7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, what was it? Oh, so I have like the classic high school experience, and then I also have like a very warped, like school, not warped, but like, you know, hippie teachers, and then art. I really want to dig into like Montessori stuff, but my issue is like, I need to figure out a way to do it where people don't have to know what Montessori is to be able to get it.
Yeah.
Because I've had a lot of different sets, and I'll like do them for my sibling, or I'll do them for people who went to school with me, and they're like, that's only funny because we were there.
Yeah.
And so I'm working on that.
That's true. I think most people know the word Montessori, but I think most people think it's like a spice
Exactly.
or something.
Yeah.
When writing jokes sometimes, it's hard to decipher, like was it funny because like these people were there?
Right.
Or is it funny just because it's funny?
But
And,
also,
like, writing stuff out.
I think there's times where I'll say something like, as I'm writing it, like I'm like cackling in my room at it. Like I'm like, oh my god, this is so funny. And then I'll say it in an open mic and nobody laughs. But just because I thought it was the funniest thing ever, like I had fun saying it. And then you just move on and never do it again.
I love when you think like a joke, like you're like, this is a really bad one, but then you go up there and I'm like, oh, it works. Like,
Right, and so then you have to say it every time. You're like, here's the joke that I hate.
yeah, you're like, I don't like this one, but you guys find it funny.
Oh yeah, I hate that when I think of something that I'm like, oh, this is so clever, and then it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
And then the dumb part of your joke that you didn't even think was actually a punchline.
Or the thing you say right after it. You're like, all right, well, and then they're like laughing.
Yeah, you're like,
damn it!
They're like,
I got an awkward laugh. Damn it! I got to laugh because I was awkward, not because I was funny.
A lot of times, like, if there's an older audience, they don't get a lot of my jokes, and so a lot of times I just have to resort to, like, y'all should have been there. And they think that is funnier than the actual joke. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
One big setup.
Just one big setup.
Yeah.
One big setup.
I think it'd be funny if that kept happening to you, and you just get really angry at the audience for laughing at the wrong time, but they're all laughing, and you're just like, ugh! What?
You just had a whole set of that, of just like, I don't know, guys. Well, that one didn't go
Don't
well.
laugh there. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a part of my set. Sorry, guys.
My favorite is just when you're like, I thought that was going to go so much better.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll never get up with Steve. Nico, not so suave.
I did the one time. He's like, just go up there as Nico Suave. Let me say it. And I'm like, all right. And then I just bomb. He's like, not so suave.
Dude, that is brutal. That is horrible.
Never again,
so funny.
Steve.
If I had to let anybody roast me, it's Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he'd be so nice about it. He'd say something totally brutal, but then with the afterwards, whatever. He has the best laugh. I love his laugh so much.
Steve Harbor, Instagram right here.
Yeah, this podcast is sponsored by Steve Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
My entire comedy career is
At
sponsored
well
by
dressed.
Steve. What is it? Didn't it used to be like crunchy old mayonnaise or something?
Yeah, crunchy old mayonnaise.
Yeah. Dude, boomer humor is so funny because
Boomer
they're
humor.
like, they'll say something and they think it's hilarious. You ever had that happen?
Yeah.
I think it is hilarious. I think the world's changing, but that was hilarious. Like, I think you gotta look at comedy as like a whole evolution chart, and like the fart has always been funny.
Oh yeah, true.
But like, I don't know.
No,
like my grandpa always goes, like every time we're talking about chicken, he goes, "You eating dead chicken?" And then he'll laugh so hard, and he says that every time. And we're like,
Boomers
maybe
have
that was
just
funny.
started getting the Karen concept, and oh boy, yeah.
I will say the fart thing has always been the one.
Yeah.
Comedy Gen. Last night before the show started, last night before I went on stage, I was really gassy.
No, I go outside. Nico's like, come outside. I'm like vaping outside, right? And I go out there, and he's like, dude, I've been farting all day today. I'm like, and then he looks over. He's like, oh, look at that chick. Yeah, I've been farting all day today.
Vape smoke just comes out of his butt. It's just like a big
I
cloud.
was like, oh, look at this shoddy, dude. And then I was like, should I go up there and like fucking just be like, oh, what's up, guy?
You know, she did that.
The male mind of just like, hot. Yeah, I need to take
But just the way you
take
said
it up
it.
right now.
It was like in the same way. I was like, dude, I'm so hungover. It was like, dude, I've been farting all day.
No, what does my dad say? Yeah, like, what is it, the boomer, or, like, my dad, he always says the same thing, and he's been saying it since we were, like, 2. He's like, how my donkeys doing? And we're like, what the fuck do you mean, Dad? We still don't know what the hell he means by that. He's
How my donkeys doing?
Yeah, because I think at one point as a kid, he called us jackasses.
Oh,
And then my
right.
mom was like, don't say that,
That
to
is
the
funny.
kids. And now it's like his thing where he's
Donkeys.
like, how my donkeys doing? And we're like, Dad, stop. And he won't stop. He's never going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My dad's been coming up with fake words for a long time that he will
That's
not let
rough.
go. We've got shizzle is a big one.
Mm.
Yeah, shizzle has stuck around since 5th grade, unfortunately. And instead of Tamagotchi, remember Tamagotchis?
Oh, yes.
He would say, oh my gotchi, instead of oh my god.
That's funny.
I know, so, yeah.
gosh.
Anyways, I don't know why I
Oh
shared.
my god.
Mispronouncing social media is like a thing. My dad called it snap crap. And like, yeah. Well, he doesn't, he calls it and
Right.
snap crap. I don't know what else he says.
Keeping it clean.
I know, sorry. I might cut that 1 second. Oh well.
Well,
Well,
I
that was
wonder if
fun.
when they came up with these jokes, they were just cracking up with themselves.
I know. Imagine when you had to share jokes from like person to person instead of like over the
Where they're
web.
like, look at this, hear ye, and they pull out a scroll.
Yeah.
It's like, the other day.
No, you had like one joke, and you were
What's
like,
the
this is
deal?
all I need for the rest of my life.
Right.
I have one joke.
What is the deal?
Yeah.
Huh?
What is the deal?
What's it?
Yeah.
What is the deal?
What is the deal?
What is this?
What is the deal?
El deal.
With chainmail?
Tis the deal. Yeah. Oh,
Tis the deal.
Don't you hate when your chainmail chips?
Tis the deal.
What's the deal?
No,
Well.
but yeah, I think. Well, they did comedy technically in the old medieval times, but it would be the jester.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you heard of Roland the Jester, but
Yeah.
he would do this thing
Were you
once
there?
a year. No,
Okay.
once a year he would go before the king and spin around, burp and fart before he touches the ground, and everyone would laugh and applaud in the whole kingdom.
You should have done that last night.
But
Yeah, I could have pulled
you
it
could have pulled it off, dude.
It's so
And like if he doesn't pull it off, he's gonna be executed. But but like if he gets it, he will be loved by everyone. And he did it for a while.
All right, listen, Jess isn't going to be producing in September. I think we have a new concept.
Yeah.
Things
If something
used to
bombs, you are executed.
Yeah.
Things used to be so simple.
Yeah.
Life used to be so simple.
Could
Be
you
so black
imagine
and
like
white.
how stressful preparing for that show would be? Like if I don't get this far,
I
I'm
gotta,
done.
Swallowing as much
Yeah.
air as possible.
Yeah.
I gotta eat Taco Bell the night before, and then I gotta pound my beer right before I do it too.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
All in one go.
That's performance art.
They're just
though.
sticking their head under like a
Performance.
soda stream. You know, one of those soda. Yeah. All right.
Wow, that was good. That was good.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
talk on that topic.
Great
All right.
stuff.
Are we closing?
Yeah.
We're about a half an hour in, so
It's good enough for me.
yeah.
That's it.
We want people to watch this. No one's gonna watch like a 40-minute episode. It's crazy long.
Yeah.
I've done an hour and a half. So.
We'll get clips. We'll get a bunch of clips.
I know that's
Yeah.
the idea. I love to get clips, but all right. Oh, it's tough. Okay.
Oh, it's tough.
Oh, it's tough.
Oh, you hate
so
to you
tough.
hate to see it end
I
like
hate to
this, folks.
decide.
Well,
Oh, it's tough to be.
if I have to pick one that I really like, I did like everybody's, but I liked Addison's the most because I think that's pretty fair.
I
Let's
second.
go.
I second. I'm sure
Yeah.
Jasmine thirds.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you. It feels so good. It feels so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you all.
for all of being here.
Next week, I'm pretty excited for this. It's going to be movie joke.
Ooh.
Joke about a movie. A
All right.
movie.
A movie.
Not about movies as a whole.
Okay.
Pick a movie, make a joke about it.
Jasmine, do you want to provide us with a topic that we could do for the future?
Ooh.
Inspire us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wasn't prepared. Something about like swimming in a public pool.
All right, we will reserve the right to not use that, but we might in a couple of weeks. Public pool. Just
Public
kidding, that's
pools.
a good. Everyone's been in a public pool.
Yeah.
That's like you're bound to see something funny happen.
Mm-hmm.
Kid poop in a pool.
Yeah.
Everybody cleared out.
Christine.
Christine.
Yeah, Christine's always talking about going swimming at the gym.
Who's Christine?
Christine Kiefer.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about the Christine that's always at the pool.
Oh,
you
no,
know?
no. I feel like Christine's always getting up there and talking about the pool.
Oh, okay.
Our little aquatic queen.
Wow.
All right. Well, everybody, big hand for Jasmine.
No.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you,
Yes.
Jasmine.
Yes.
And thank you for supporting local comedy.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.
Have a great
Peace.
day.
Dilly dillies.